Check. Check the dashboard.
A bird.
Bored?
A bird.
My son is saying that he's bored already. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying I'm checking the dashboard. Okay, it looks like things, but Twitch is not live yet. But the other things are. We gotta find where that is. Hey, that's nearby. I don't know if I can get to that yet. Okay, so I usually wait. Oh, Mickle Pickle's there with the first chat. I was gonna say, it's gonna take a second. And it didn't really take a second. Well, it might literally have taken a second for the first chat to come up. That's what I was waiting for. Mickle Pickle said, am I first? I believe you are, my friend. I'm just trying to see why Twitch... It's not sending it to Twitch for some reason.
Yes.
What the heck?
The heck.
Oh, we have to restart the broadcast to apply it?
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, hold on 1 second. We're coming right back. We're on YouTube and nothing else now. Okay, Mixer's on. And Twitch is on. Okay, that should do it. Now that should be it. Mickle Pickle was like, let's go. Yeah, it took me a second. I had to make sure that all the platforms got connected to. Sometimes when you're streaming on your phone and not by your computer or any of that stuff, it can be a bit hectic. We shall say the least. Okay, so I somewhat running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I am in a new city. Your boy Teen Gohan is here saying, yo, Dr. Kendo, it's been out. Yeah, dude, it has been out. It's been a while, son. What you been up to? So I see that there's a Raichu Alolan form on the map. I'm looking at... Yeah, you guys may hear Baby Kendo this whole time. Yeah, dude, AW, a while. That's like, it's like our new slang. It's kind of like AF. You know, I'm something AF. Mickle Pickle was like, oh no, someone's attacking me at Craft Warriors. That deserves a beatdown of that person. But yeah, Baby Kendo's in the car with me. Anthony Jarusi says, this event is awesome. About to get 3 Sinnoh Stones. Dude, I'm glad to hear it because for me, so far, the event has not been super wonderful. But to be fair to it, I haven't really gotten to play it a whole lot. So this is really kind of like my first, I would say, big stab at it, we'll say. And so, really, I would just like to get some Shinies. I don't really particularly need Sinnoh Stones, although I'll take them. I've got some Unova Stones. I got some Sinnoh Stones. I'm really just looking for the Shinies. Mickle Pickle, though, was saying, yep, give him a big slap. That is true. We got to give him a big ol' slap. Who would dare attack you in Craft Warriors? You're part of Kendopolis, the greatest clan of all time. So today, being that I am away from my home, though, and I will read the chat in a second, I just need to say this, I will not have any of the alerts and things, so I do apologize if you follow, subscribe, any of that stuff. I don't really have the alerts to see it. I don't even think Restream's going to help me out with it. That would be nice if it did, but I don't think Restream does either. I need to reconnect the Pogo Plus. I've had it on all day, and it's starting to finally just like bleh on me. Hey, that's going to hatch something soon. Man, I should have gone and dropped in there, except for that's a tier 4. Could even be a Galarian Weezing. Might it not? Well, we could certainly go for the Electabuzz. I'm not, crazy dire need for this. I have a 96. That's an Electivire right now. But what I'd really be looking at is getting a shiny form. And so, maybe we'll do it just for that. How about that, you guys? That'll be our first raid of the day. And then I'll read the chat once I get in this parking lot. Ugh. So the other thing about being in a new town, whenever we do these streams in a new place, is like, I don't know sometimes if the signal is going to be good or bad or something like that. I'm like, hey, is this going to be very bad? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. I'm going to drop in and then find a place to park. It's like a big fountain out here. This is some fancy restaurant. All right, now I should be peacefully and perfectly and all that stuff. So let's see what they're saying. Naruto run for Raichu. Yeah, Mickle Pickle, it would have been interesting. It would have been good to get the shiny of it, right? And we got your boy Teen Gohan saying, how was Thanksgiving, or whatever you celebrate, like it. So yeah, I celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. It was good. I was with Mrs. Kendo's family for Thanksgiving, and my God, do those people know how to cook. They definitely do. Mickle Pickle says, I think I'll be on gold if this loss doesn't get you into the top 21% or below. Which means in the same league as me. Dude, I wish that I even had time to advance my league. I think I've been in the same league for many months, we'll say. Anyway, we got Orange Slater up in here. He's like, a wild Slater has appeared. You just got to level 11, Mickle Pickle. Yeah, dude, the Sky Gunner is fresh, especially once you can get a rune that allows it to, in Craft Warriors, hit some of the defense artillery. So, if it, especially the cannon, I hate that damn cannon. So if you can hit that cannon and just, knock it out, it's really good for that. Sometimes the arrows, but the ballista will, hit it in the air, too, so that's kind of the bad thing. Anyway, said it sucks for you, I hope to be. Well, dude, that's cool. Yeah, be with Ezra. Man, Ezra's the king of our Kendopolis clan. I definitely bow to the king. Bow to King Ezra. Ezra. I almost said Esme for some reason, and then Ezra. It just... why is my... Okay. No, I'm good. Sorry, guys. Alright. I'm on the chat. The mortar and the cannon are naughty boys. Yeah, dude, that cannon is just whack. The good thing is the mortar, sometimes you can get out of the way, but that cannon just points at you and it's like, you ain't going nowhere, son. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this raid. We'll hope for that shiny. I've been seeing people get shinies left and right, so it's about my time, wouldn't you say? I've been on a shiny drought forever, except for Community Day. My Community Day was great. My Community Day was fantastic. So I'm hoping the same for the December one coming up, and if any of you guys play this game, I know Orange Slater sometimes, don't you get on this? But yeah, any of you guys that are, and Anthony, maybe you could talk about it, just what kind of things were y'all looking forward to, I'm very curious what everybody's goal is with it. To me, it was if there was one that you missed from 2018, missing Beldum would have been probably the worst, also, it was good to have the starters Charmander being able to evolve to Charizard with Blast Burn was a pretty good one. And we're not talking just shinies right now. I'm kind of talking more about the exclusive move. And so if you were doing that, ultimately, again, Meteor Mash is kind of that Community Day move that was just it brought, that, oh wow, I got a Sinnoh Stone, I forgot. It brought What's-His-Face up to the forefront. Oh, okay, no, this is not shiny. I am tired as heck. Hope I don't sound like it. Mickle Pickle remade the Sonic and Tails finally, so that's sick. The cat needs to be big, you know what I'm saying? Wow, okay, so at least we got another 96. I don't know that I even need that, though. Normally that would be good under other circumstances. Let's see. Elec. So I've got a 100 and a 96, and so I think I'll just get rid of it. Okay. Oh, see, you freak me out when you say stuff like that. Alright, let's go. Gonna try to find some shinies. I got shiny drought. Okay. Wall of Bones, thank you so much for confirming that on Twitch. He's like, I haven't noticed anything. So yeah, Mickle Pickle, definitely. Oh, hey, we got a 98 on this bad boy. I was wondering when I'd be able to evolve this thing. I'll evolve for a 98. That's cool. So that is one thing so far that this event has given me. Just all I've done so far, as I told you guys, I didn't really get to play it that much, but I, really want the shiny, but it has been good for me for IVs. I've already caught quite a few that are 93 and above on most things. Kratos, God of War. Is it Kratos? Kratos? Okay, Sisamungus, 98. You were saying that you got a 2289 Wild Scyther. Do you know what the IVs were? That's what the main thing is. You know, CP can be high, but the IVs can be poopy. And so you really want to match with some good IVs. I don't know, man. Mickle Pickle, Big the Cat's one of my favorite Sonic characters. I don't know why Amy would be more popular than Big, really. But yeah, having Big as the Titan, it made the most sense to me, honestly. Because Amy also travels a lot faster than that. You know, Big moves pretty slow, and the Titan moves very, very slow. Alright, we can get rid of those. That's cool. Okay, so I've got a lot of shadow Pokemon from recent stuff in general. Because I'm not on the quest line, I'll probably get rid of a lot of these, honestly. And yeah, that's about the only thing. Amy carries a hammer. That's about the only thing that puts her in Titan-like spot. Otherwise, there's like no good reason to me for Amy to be a Titan, if I'm quite honest. Amy would go good on one of the faster classes, but you could do her as even, probably even Bandit would be even better than that, because she could swing around the axe circularly, you know, like how she swings her hammer, kind of circularly like. But yeah, I mean, I didn't put Big as the Bandit. I've got Big as the Titan. Anthony is saying, I'm grinding right. You're trying to get the Shiny Burmy family and Shiny Snorunt. Gotcha. 20 Sinnoh Stones the goal. Sweet, dude. So it's good that you have some goals, because I think that can at least, like, it'll put your priorities, but you can also just sort of, what's the word? I guess, like, if you get something else while you're doing it, it's fine, right? You know, so it's like you've got your priorities, and then you've got things that could go well, too, outside of your priorities and your goals. We'll go to the right. I don't know where I'm going in this town. Ugh. I'm gonna have to just drive to one of the... Hopefully there is an area that I can find that I know was a little bit better than where I'm at. I'm just like kind of on a main road right now, and I want to get off. I want to get onto the kind of small road paths. Okay, and I also need to look at the phone before I throw. That Swinub was like, nope, not today. And again, not today. Kratos God of War, I'm not sure what you're talking about. You said you play legit, though. I don't know. Are you saying I don't? Because I'm actually playing legit. Anyway, that is a 3-star, and it's not all that great, dude. I definitely will transfer that one. I've got a 98, 96. I've got lots of Mamoswine in there, and I want to try to stick to just going 93% and above. Okay, so that's interesting. I think we should try to... I wonder if the Burmy's gonna... Whoa, did you see that? Okay, now the game's like frozen. Now the game's frozen. Kratos God of War is like, no, I didn't mean to offend you. No, I'm just wondering if you think I'm spoofing or something, because I'm not. I'm doing something very unsafe, which is driving around while streaming and playing this game. Anthony was saying, absolutely. Always shiny check. See for the dust and the IV to check. Always fun to upgrade the collection. Yeah, dude. So, like, for me, it's about... I can't remember if I've seen you at these streams before, but for anybody that's new, I should say that essentially when we're shiny checking things, you know, we'll look at them. Like, we'll touch the ones that I, you know, don't pass up here. I'm in the car, so I'm safe. But if I see them, you know, we touch them, see if they're shiny, and if not, we'll leave it to the Pokemon Go Plus. So that's why the Pogo Plus is like really vital right now. If you have a gotcha, same principles. Kratos God of War, it's all good. I was wondering, I was like, does he think I'm spoofing? Because sometimes people come in here and they're just like straight up like, you suck, you spoofing jackass or whatever. And it's like, I'm not spoofing. Okay, let's see. Damn it, they're all back behind me. Every time I see something that I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of interested in, then no, it's back behind me. Okay, I think I'm on the right road now. Once I turn to the left right here, because I'm starting to see that's where the Pokestop is. They have like a main area of town. Oh wait, that says Main Street. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for their Main Street, literally. So this is, as the title says, I'm new to Grapevine. I'm from Austin, Texas, but my wife has, her work has an office up here, and so they do their like corporate Christmas party up here in Grapevine. So we went last year. Does a Scyther gain much CP evolution to Caesar? You stopped playing for 2 years? Oh, dude, well, this is a great place to be then. I love to talk to people who kind of have been out for even a year, but like 2 years especially would be good because we could probably teach a lot of stuff about it. But no, so like essentially what I look for first, as I was talking to you before about like the IVs, if you can check those, so I guess I'll start from the beginning, but like, so IVs stands for individual values. Basically, when you appraise a Pokemon, that'll give you here. So like this Among Us right there, you can see that we appraise it and it's pretty powerful. Like it's got all attack, all defense, and then only one little notch is missing on the HP right there. So any other Pokemon would be more exciting, probably. Well, not any other, but a lot of other Pokemon could probably be more exciting to have a 98 of. But I'll keep this one for now, for sure, until I get a hundo of that. But, so yeah, what I kind of consider as more important is the IVs, because you can power up for the CP. You can't power up an IV. The only kind of caveat there is if you purify a shadow Pokemon, those do increase the IVs once you purify it. So that's kind of the only case we'll say that has like an asterisk by it. So yeah, essentially that's kind of what I would focus on more. If you're really still like new to the game though, you said you were out for 2 years, but that doesn't necessarily, I don't know if you're still like kind of on the low levels or you need certain Pokemon. So like my kind of thinking is always this, is like, all right, well, when you're first starting out, just get a Machamp. Like, it's fine if it is not the best Machamp as far as IVs go. If it's got the good CP, it'll get your job done still and everything like that. You need those fighting types. You need those meta-relevant types for all your gym work and stuff like that. But then once you kind of have a base team of 3 to 6 of those, no matter what the IVs are, start kind of discriminating a little bit more and checking the IVs more to appraise them. Now, don't get that mixed up. You should check all the time, like along the way, like, because you could totally catch a 100 and when you're like in the earlier stages, you're not level 40 yet or something like that. Okay, you're level 28. Sorry, I'm not fully keeping up with the chat because I'm just navigating through some traffic right here. But let's see. Okay, you were like a kid when you started playing with friends and now back. Finally good at the game. Yeah, that's so funny. I think you do, once you can grow up like a little bit more, you'll like if you play this as a kid, I think you have a different perspective on it than if you're an adult, we'll say. There we go. Adults also usually kind of can get out of the house for more reasons or whatever. Let's see. Okay, so you want to power up too, but you'll never reach enough candies. Yeah, so that'll depend on your town, of course. I guess if you live in kind of like a small town or rural areas, rural players unfortunately kind of got the shaft in this. Okay, let's check all these bad boys. That's going to be a Lairon. We'll leave that for a second. So Selectabuzz, not going to be shiny. I'll go ahead and give it to my Pokemon Go Plus, and then we'll manually catch this right here. So what was I going to say? So yeah, again, if you know that you're not really going to get the candies for it, then you certainly could evolve it. And especially if you don't have one yet, Caesar, really bug type just kind of got screwed in all Pokemon games, I feel like, but mostly especially in Pokemon Go, we'll say. Kind of the stepchild Pokemon, because really it's like everything can do the job better than bug, let's say. So like, okay, are you going up against something psychic? Well, you could just use like dark types, it's like bug type isn't really going to need that. James the Potato says, Dr. K, I got a new mic. Dude, that's so amazing. What kind of new mic is it? I know of a lot of mics, so if you tell me the brand and everything like that, I might know it. I love it, baby. I love like just the audio world. But James, I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing super well. Damn it, I was supposed to spin. You guys may have to let me know if the signal's kind of crapping out. I hope it's not. There is like a lot of activity. This is like downtown Grapevine. Yeah, I'm still making Craft Warrior skins, Mikko. I'm doing the Pokemon ones. I think you saw them on that stream. The Pokemon Sword and Shield stream that we did, where I showed them off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll spin this thing. I could try to fight it, but I'm in the midst of all this traffic. I'm really just wanting to spin stops right now. We need to build up just the regular Pokeballs. We need red balls. I need some potions and revives and whatnot too, so that'd be fine. Be interesting if people are raiding this right now. Okay, yeah, you saw the ninja being Score Bunny. So yeah, we're just making them kind of slowly but surely. We're making new Craft Warrior skins. By the way, I did just want to talk about, especially, you know, for Kratos. Is that how it's Kratos, isn't it? Kratos God of War. I think I'm just a noob. I always want to say Kratos. I played Tales of Symphonia, and so they had Kratos in that. So that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, the Audio Technica, sweet. James the Potato, nice, man. Mike Santos, what's going on, dude? You're saying please. Now I can't read what it was. Now my son is saying please. Baby Kindo's in the car with me. Oh, I love this event. I mean, this field research for Transfer 3 Pokemon. Because I transfer things out the wazoo, son. I guess we'll go ahead and raid this Onyx up above there. I think I can get to that. This downtown is like just very one road. It's Main Street, right? And our Team Valor homies, we're owning this town, looks like. Happy to see it, happy to see it. I'll go ahead and just drop in right here, and then we'll see if we can turn. That's an X-Raid gym. Not that I'll be here long enough for that. We leave like Sunday. It's interesting, dude, because Kratos, you're saying, you know, legendaries really are wasted on this game, and it's hit or miss, right? So, like, certain legendaries are, like, really great to have, you know? So, like, for instance, Groudon, Kyogre, like, you want to have them. They are, like, the top of their typings as well, so that really helps, too. But as a different example, you know, Latios, crap, Cobalion. It's like Cobalion is, like, garbage. But again, like Pokemon like Darkrai are good. The legendary birds like Moltres is good, and I guess they all have their Zapdos has like some of the best attack stat, if not the best attack stat. I need to look at all those for the electric types. Okay, sorry, I'm just concentrating here to get us to this raid. Oh, this road is so thin. Okay, here we are. Here we are. We'll go ahead and raid for the Onyx. Simply for the hope that we get a shiny. That's really what we're doing. This whole day, this whole stream is going to be shiny. Looking. There we go. Okay. I'm here. Yeah, you can't put them in a gym to show off. If they're mythical, you can't even trade them, of course, but most of the legendaries you can do. James the Potato's also getting the Mike Arm coming in on Sunday, man, so you're going to have the whole damn thing. All right, so let me go back to the chat and make sure that I'm seeing just kind of everything that was in here. Mike Santos, I didn't see what you said please to. Let's see, what was that? Yeah, no, I didn't see you type anything after that. Mike Santos on YouTube. But okay. I'm sitting here with my Pogo Plus just catching a crap ton of stuff. Or it may not be catching it all. But okay, so let's see. Mickle Pickle said, think I'm getting better at making skins. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, Kratos, you were saying, what do you think about hackers on this game? I still play the game and the gym battles are active, but I never see anyone play it outside. Like, what the fuck? So, a lot of people play in their cars, but if you're not seeing them in their cars, obviously, then that'll be like a red flag, right? So, like, me personally, spoofers, I'm not like too up in arms about or whatever. It's just, again, when people think I'm doing it for some reason, you know, because they can't see me, I guess, on my webcam. But I mean, I don't even have my webcam. I'm in my car, for God's sake. Yeah, but like, so I was gonna say, just, I can see though why someone would dislike that, you know, because like, especially if you are in a small town or something like that, or if you're in an area where it just kind of, you would be disadvantaged by the spoofing people, then sure, that would like suck, you know, because what are you gonna do? They can just sit at home and do it. Anyway. Yeah, Mickle Pickle, I'm gonna hit the clan battle at the end of the day, basically. I can't hit it right now, but I'll be doing it. I will be doing it. So you were saying, how do you beat raids? I'm always playing alone because the game is dead in my town with only hackers. Well, hopefully you can get some of those hackers to join you then, because essentially, you know, like, I live in Austin, Texas. Right now we're in Grapevine, but like, I live in Austin, Texas, and that's a big city. It's got like people, the plenty that are playing this game. It's not dead, any of that stuff. So like, if I need a group for a raid, I can hit it. As far as just hitting a raid like this goes, you know, obviously there's like still raids that are, what, like tier 1 or 2 that I can take solo. Some tier 3s I can take solo, obviously. I mean, I guess it's obvious that I can take tier 1 or 2 solo. Let's see. Shout Latio says this will be a breeze. Heck yes, man. We got Kyogre against the Onyx. Well, what's going on? Shout Latios. So yeah, we're in Grapevine right now. Grapevine, Texas. Okay. So being that it is a raid boss, it'll be a little bit stronger than Onyx typically is. I do have one shiny. I don't think I have multiple of this one. I do have one shiny, but I need another one to be able to evolve and kind of have the line. Then I could have a shiny Steelix, shiny Onyx. But yeah, it should mostly be a breeze. It actually might knock out my first Kyogre, which is kind of surprising. But it's okay, it's okay. But you are right, but Kratos, you are right though. It's like, wouldn't I love to show off this shiny Kyogre? But I guess if you could put legendaries in gyms, I don't know, would it be too overpowered, you guys think? Oh, dude, shout Latios, you're awesome, dude. Thank you. Alvino Maciel says, I'm in San Antonio and I do raids all over the world. It's fun. Well, cool, man. I know that certainly some people have to, like, spoof because, you know, like I knew somebody I was in China and the game was, like, banned in China, and so they would spoof so that they could play. Some people might have, like, a health, like a disability, you know what I mean, and need to do that to be, I guess, active in the game. Let's see. I'll go ahead and just use a golden. We did not get the shiny, clearly. Clearly. But thank you guys for being here. Ugh. My son is freaking out. He got these little, I've got a video on Sunday going up that's like unboxing this thing that Sega sent me for my big channel, my big YouTube channel. And, that's what he's freaking out about. I have to see if he dropped it or something. There's a Mario toy. I hear him saying, Mario! I think he dropped his toy. But yeah, I unboxed these like toys or whatever from Sega. I'm going to transfer this because we've got plenty more powerful Onyx, Steelix, whatever. Hold on, let me look in the back here. What's going on, little dude? You need your Mario? Ugh. Oh, you've got it. You got your Mario, it's fine. Gosh. That took a lot more effort than I thought it was going to. Oy. Okay. So now, essentially, we gotta go see if we can find some things that can shine. Now, particular emphasis on Burmy. That's what I was trying to say before, and I never got that out because I was going on all sorts of tangents. Alright. No, Alvino, I do not. I probably do something much more unsafe, which is drive, stream, and play this game all at the same time. So that's why if you occasionally hear me being like, not finishing my thought or randomly becoming quiet, it's because I'm concentrating on something on the road, trying not to die. There's like a hell of a lot of traffic congestion here. I've only been to Grapevine once. I'm from Austin. If you're from San Antonio, you know traffic congestion can be intense. All right, let's go this way to the left. Boy. The shortage on potions is starting to infuriate you. If you're going to be honest, you're going to have a hard time fighting the grunts because of it. Yeah, that's one thing that was interesting is I think I guess they, deliberately did that with the Team Go Rocket leaders coming into the game. That was kind of a big thing that made it that way. The Go Rocket leaders, they obviously can knock out more of your Pokemon even if you're pretty good at this game. But yeah, and you have to fight all these grunts to get to them and stuff. So it's just, I guess they wanted people to spend real money on the coins, which I mostly refuse to do. Okay, I don't think that's shiny. They're so close, the shiny and the regular one. So sometimes I'm like, wait, is it all light colored? But yeah, Kratos, if you haven't been in the game for 2 years, certainly feel free to keep asking questions. I'll get to them as best as I can, of course, with traffic and not dying. Eventually we'll be playing in a section where it's not so trafficy. I needed extra red balls. So I'm mostly pogo plussing stuff so that I can spin. We won't do it for every last thing, but especially if it's like a Burmy, we'll shiny check. San Antonio traffic is crazy. Yeah, Alvino, you ain't joking, man. Especially when you get into downtown. I'll be in San Antonio for PAX South, ladies and gentlemen. So if anybody else is going to PAX South, I guess I'll see you there. Maybe. I'll be wearing a shirt with my logo on it. You guys can see my logo whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, of course.
We did it.
My son is saying, we did it.
We did.
He's 2 years old. Okay, let's see what the chat said. Kratos was saying, oh yeah, thank you, Alvino, saying be safe, man. Thank you. So let's see. You wish you could just walk around in the summer like the summer when it first came out and meet people that play it too and then play together. That was amazing because you had people of all ages doing it. Yeah, so the good news is like if you're in a big place, you can still kind of see that. And now they've added things like Community Day. I'm assuming you've heard of Community Day, right, Kratos? God of War, because like Community Day, I think, really reinvigorated what this game was like all about. Like adding in shinies, adding in playing with your friends. Everybody sort of like, some people one-upping each other, I'm sure, but like, everybody kind of encouraging each other. And with that also came kind of like the raid gameplay was a little bit before that. The gym system changed. So like with all those changes, like those were huge in that like 2017-18 year. And then, oh, dang it, I didn't click that manually, so I caught that Burmy with a Pogo Plus. At least it caught it, and it was not shiny, so no harm, no foul, I guess. Okay, 16, gotcha, okay. So since you're 16, you just got to do the final driving exam. Yeah, that's going to be a big thing, it's like people will obviously drive like I'm now and play this game, but it's not the wisest thing, but definitely if you can kind of at least get to the raids, then you can just park, and be safe at that point. But it does advantage you to have some wheels. Look at that. It looks like a Gundam Wing model. It's kind of cool. It's a Space Marine thing. Hey, son sounds adorable, my friend. I know. Grow up to be the best. Like, no, whatever it was. Dude, shout Latios. You were the bomb, dude. What a very kind individual. That's sort of a strange way to say it, but I'm a dad. I say things foolishly now. I'm the most undank person. That's what I'll say. Now that I'm a dad. Okay, I just saw some stuff behind me. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so these Burmies probably not gonna shine for me, are they? But yeah, my son is absolutely amazing, man. We were so I'm like basically off. Like I took any work that I could do off so that I could be with my wife here, and she's at her work. So we're in Grapevine because her, like, one of the corporate offices is here or whatever. They're having a big Christmas party tomorrow. And so she's at work right now until, like, another hour or two. So I kind of just took baby Kendo, my son, to go play. There's, like, a playground There's like some huge church, like a huge cross on the water. It actually looks really pretty. Think what you will about churches or not, but like, man, but they had an awesome playground for him. Do you have any tips to stay calm or something? So Kratos God of War, if you're driving and playing this game, like, get a Pokemon Go Plus, or a lot of people will say even better is a gacha. I have never used a gacha, so I can't like vouch either way for it. It sounds good. It's just maybe sometimes turn the auto catching off on the gacha unless you're on like a big commute, because that's the thing, is like, you really should keep your eyes on the road, and that's why I click this Pokemon Go Plus so much, you know, while I'm streaming right here, unless we're like streaming in an area that's but I'm sure you're probably talking about just driving in general, aren't you? I'm like totally misinterpreting this question. Do you just mean staying calm while driving? If that in general, then, you know, generally it does actually still advantage you. Just keep your eyes on the road. So not only that, but, you know, you can only obviously account for what you do on the road. Laughs in 1 out of 4,096 chance. Yeah, it's funny because shout Latios, it's like one of those things where Pokemon Go, I don't know what the exact shiny rates are, and people try to like speculate or run tests or do data mines and things like that, and I think unless Niantic kind of comes out with something and says, you know, this is 1 out of 20 or 1 out of 1,000 or whatever it is, I feel like people aren't ever really going to know in Pokemon Go. In other Pokemon games, it was easier to, I think, discern, and some of them would flat out tell you, you know, like you'd go to the Game Freak office in Pokemon Let's Go or whatever, and it's like, you get a 1 out of 4,096 chance and stuff like that. Opinions matters up in here. What's going on? Opinions matter. Sipping that tea. You know what I mean? You sipping that tea, son? Hey, so there's a Dragonair at that stop right there. I should definitely try to slow down when we get to that part. I'm back. Hey, dude, I'm happy for it, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everybody being here. But, so yeah, I am driving. We're in Grapevine. My son is with me in the car, so that's why I'm trying not to cuss too much. Normally when I'm on these streams just like by myself, I will curse like a sailor. Or worse. Did I already spin this? Yes, I did. Alright, let's get this Dragonair. The light turned green. Better just be right on the side of the road. Dragonairs? Any Dragonairs hitchhiking here? Okay, there's a Doduo. That is not a Dragonair. No, it must be back there. Well, that's poop. Would have been cool to see a Dragonair there in the wild. Something you don't see too often. What about this bad boy? Nope, that's way behind me. Why does the nearby gotta show me stuff that's behind me all the time? You hunger more for sword and shield? Yeah, I think a lot of people do, and it was surprising because I'm a Pokemon, you know, fan since Gen 1. You know, I played when Red and Blue first came out. This would have been in the late 90s, folks. And so you would think, you know, a lot of those kind of like hardcore Pokemon people don't embrace Pokemon Go as much, but this game, like, seriously, it changed my life for the better. Like, I absolutely love Pokemon Go. It's just something that did worlds of good for me. And once I could stream it as of last year, I was like, damn, it's a match made in heaven. Oh my god, no, Anthony, dude. A 98 Terrakion fled. But yeah, I know a lot of people, I mean, Sword and Shield were absolutely amazing, so I'm not going to say anything bad about those. I love those games. I feel like we didn't need to go through all that national dex shit and the hatred of it and everything. It was just like so much pain people were causing each other just over this thing, and whatever you feel about it, I'm just saying they were great games. You were legit trying to get school over with so that you could see the stream of Pokemon Sword and Shield? Nice, man. That's cool, dude. But yeah, that does suck, AJ, Anthony. Because Terrakion, you know, I think Terrakion will be good for the game. Like, sometimes when a legendary comes in, like Cobalion, you know, it was just crap. It, like, didn't do anything for us. Latios didn't really help us out a lot. I guess when I say these things, I mean outside of PvP. PvP is something I do not study. Like, I have no interest in competitive battles in like any Pokemon games ever. I don't mind watching other people do them. I just have no interest in doing them myself. And so when I give advice about Pokemon Go, the one Pokemon game I think I'm like a expert truly at, for me it's all advice based on like the PvE meta, you know, the gym meta and the raids and all that stuff, not PvP. So anytime that I'm saying something sucks or is good, I don't mean necessarily for PvP style battles. Okay, I think I'm going the wrong way. I should have probably turned around. Once again, I'm on one of these main roads. Opinions Matter said, oh God, I hope you're okay. I don't even remember what I said. 9 balls, 5, excellent. Jeez, man. That's like, you know, the game just like slapping you in the face, I feel like, when you get so many excellents. Especially when you start getting like excellents in a row, golden raspberries. Opinions Matter says, my YouTube's just stopped working. That's awful. I hope no one else is experiencing this. I'm turning around. I don't want to go this way. Yeah, dude, you're the Latios that shouts. You're waiting for Whisper Latios. Oh, Whisper Latias. I see. So this is like a sexual liaison. Whoa. There we go. Okay. The Whisper Latias. The Shout Latios. It's a match made in heaven, right? Alright, so essentially I'm trying to find, being that I'm not from here, I'm trying to find out, like, where's kind of just a park or something that we're not really on these main roads, because these main roads don't typically have in any city. If you're on like a big highway or something like that, it doesn't typically have Pokestops all around it, gyms, everything. So like I feel like our hunting has been a little bit sparse here. We've had to sacrifice time to just look for some hunting, and so I'm really looking for like a park. Haven't found the Whisper Latias yet. Doesn't everybody, you know? Doesn't everybody hope that they find their Whisper Latias in life? What you're speaking about is so true for so many people. Are you and Whisper like related? What? I just clicked on that. Did you guys see that? It just like went away. Wax on. Even my Pogo Plus is like, hey, it's right here. You doofus. Click on it. I'm trying. It's not showing up again. I guess I'm just going to have to hit it. Pokemon Go Plus. Yep, because the light's turning green. So that was a bummer. I wanted to check it, and we didn't catch it. Well, fine. Appears gone. That literally appeared gone. You were so right. Okay, there's a Burmy. Let's check it out. Did we get a shiny? No, we did not. I wish Burmy, when it shined, was like not exactly the same, but a lighter shade. It needs to be... I love it when the shinies are like drastically different. That's what I'm always looking for. I want the shinies to like change a heck of a lot of features. Some of the Sword and Shield shinies were good. I guess some of them were bad too, but yeah, some pretty good ones, right? Wasn't Drizzyle's pretty good? Shout Latios is like, nah, just a good friend I'm seeking. I was thinking that there'd be like a Shout Latios would be hot for Whisper Latias. Okay, let's try to go back over here. There's a Rolex clock. Is that like a Rolex watch, but it's a big clock? It's kind of interesting. Maybe. We'll go ahead and redeem some of these. Dang it. Not interested in a Sableye. Let's see. We'll catch it after this if we have time. and a Doug Trio. Those were sort of random encounters. No. You don't get why people hate Pokemon Go, though? Let's just remember that you could also die by Pokemon Go. And I don't think a lot of people, like, hate it. There's some people that probably did, but it's more just that I think they kind of think, like, oh, that's cute. You know, like those Pokemon people who are of the Gen 1 days or Gen 4, like, it just earlier, not like they just learned about Pokemon recently. The oldies but goodies. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So that would be okay if I didn't already have... I mean, really, I just need a 100% Marowak. You don't really need Marowak, like, at all. If it's a hundo, I would take it, obviously. Okay, so we can go this way. I saw somebody sent a friend request. Thank you for that. I will probably add off the stream, though, because if I don't... I mean, if I add you right now, it'll fill up the friends list, and then people won't be able to send requests because it'll be full. So I want to wait till after stream. And essentially the way that I do things is like, okay, if I add you from the stream, but then I never see you again after this, I'll probably go through and delete after a while. Simply because I keep getting new people. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting new requests. Be indifferent to the game, I understand. What I don't get is hating to the game. Yeah, that's a good kind of analysis of that. Okay, here. So I guess we're going back to the main road? Yeah, I guess that's what this is. We're all up on the train tracks. I apparently failed, though, at finding some kind of park or some lesser traveled area. But hey, this will allow us to at least spin some more, try to check for some more. Opinions matter, said. Whoops, I'm watching the road. Okay, if Ditto cannot be hatched from an egg, Arceus can't be hatched from an egg. You don't have to answer if you don't want to? Wait, what's the question? If Ditto can't be hatched from an egg? And is it Arceus or Arceus? That's what I've always wondered. I always told myself, it's like, okay, just listen to what the anime pronounces things, you know, that's kind of, and that still is what I'll use for a lot of stuff, but then it's like, you know, they'll say Mantine, and then they'll say Mantine on another episode, and I'm like, oh, why did you do that? Why? I actually forgot I need to put on a star piece. Let's do this. Where's this fool at? Behind me, of course. Why would it be in front of me? I can't turn this car around that easily. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go once more through here. This is kind of like a item run. You know, it allows us to run through the main road and get a whole bunch of Pokestops so we can spin for items. But I think after this, if I keep going straight, I might be able to run into just some roads less traveled. Because the main street, you know, all the stuff revolves around this. It's Main Street. So if we're kind of farther away from that, might be able to get some smooth hunting in without so many cars around. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know if I should show you guys like a camera view or whatever. So I certainly could do that. Probably looks really good at night just because there's lights everywhere. Whoops. You guys see that? There's just like Christmas stuff everywhere. It's kind of neat. that goes all down the road. There's just like Christmas things. There's a carousel. There's like lights. Bunch of these wreaths. Statues with Christmas hats on them. It's pretty neat. Any shiny Burmese yet, says Atomic Punk 8. And by the way, earlier Vonk 12-4, etc. Sorry, I'm driving. You said hey, and no, I did not get any shiny Burmese yet. To be fair to the whole thing and myself, I just started. So like we just started stream. What was that like? That wasn't quite an hour ago, was it? Maybe it was. Dang. Didn't realize it's actually been that long already. Okay, let's see what this... That, seriously, it did it again, where it appears and then I don't see it again. Did you guys see that? Okay, let's see. Shout Latios was like, I'll see you later during the next Sword of Shield stream. Farewell, Kendo. Also, it's pronounced Arceus. Okay, good. Thank you for telling me. Opinions matter, said bye. You're saying farewell, opinions, roar. Psyking's basically doing the same pose as King Dedede does. Yeah, King Dedede does that little, like, laying on its side. That's so hilarious. You are exactly right, man. Alright. I'm making my way downtown. Quite literally. Grapevine's downtown. Evolve an Onyx. That's kind of an interesting one. That'll actually get us 2 of those quests in one. But what about you, Atomic Punk 8? You get any shiny Burmese? It's funny because when I say Burmese, it's like it sounds like Burmese python or something. So if I say shiny Burmese, it just doesn't sound right, does it? Burmese always freaks me out, though. It's like you have to aim for the little like thing on top of the head. It's like that's not its face or anything. That's where we have to aim. Alright, yeah, I think I'm finding my way perhaps where I need to be. What was this rating? Okay, no, it's poop. 15 CP and the IVs are garbage. Alright, let's check it out. So there's a Magnemite. Not shiny. Make sure that I spin this thing. Grapevine deer sculpture. Why don't I see a deer here? Somebody took a very close-up picture for that. Oh, well, I see a deer over there. I wonder if that's it. Look at that. Whoops. You guys can't see it yet. What the heck? Okay. There. I don't know why that's happening. Oh well, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry. The light turned green. I wanted to show everybody that. There's a cool, like, red deer thing. I'm all like, hey, look at this. And then nothing happened. Alright, let's try to go down some of these back streets. Man, 6 raids going on right now. 4, 3. We're losing raids quickly. Okay. Atomic Punk is saying not yet on the shiny Burmese. Opinions matter. You've got us on the edge of our seats. After my stream, you got something. You've been getting vids about Sword and Shield and you recommended after watching the stream. Well, I wish it worked to, like, do better for my channel, but it doesn't seem to. But hey, I guess that's cool, right? It's cool to get some Sword and Shield stuff. Alright, yeah, let's go find that. It's just to our left. I guess there's just some random... Looks like a park over here. Sometimes I wish people could just, like, see what I'm seeing. Okay, there's an Onyx. And it's not shiny. So, nah. Alright, let's check this. Okay, so nope, that's not gonna be a shiny Burmy. It's the little sandy one that I like never see basically. Dang it, you. Okay. When you're in a stream and you feel like the only person in the stream, yeah, sorry, opinions matter. It's kind of a weird time to stream. I don't normally stream at this time. So people are probably all doing whatever. It's also like Friday. I don't know if that means people should be here or not. Okay, so there's Sierra. Could totally just have a battle with Sierra right now, huh? Alright. I don't know, man, because, yeah, it's weird. Sometimes at these streams we have, like, a ton of people chatting. May also be my signal's not great. I don't know. Unless you guys think it sounds all good and healthy. And not too interested in that one. It's another Burmese. There we go. Again, I keep thinking I'm going to call it Burmese. Alright, let's go out this way to the left. See all those Pokestops? It's crazy. That's the main street. Main street. You're playing and watching the game at the same time, so it's tough to comment frequently. Yeah, Anthony, it's that might be the other thing, you know, maybe some people are on mobile or they're doing something else and just kind of keeping me on in the background, which I'm cool with. I want to make sure that the community feels good, that everybody feels good. Would be nice to do some Terrakion raids, because I don't really have a good one still after all this time. Kind of upset about that, actually. What is it? There we go. Another Burmy. Gosh, with all these encounters, you would think I would have one. But nope, they're not shining. CNT Miller's up in here saying, hey, it's me, Connor. What up, man? What you been up to, Mill? Good to have you here. Alright, we'll transfer everything up to that Slowpoke. Excuse me. Me has miss you. It's like a Jar Jar Binks talk. Misa has missed you. Okay. So we gotta find out where the hot spot in Grapevine is. I mean, that might be it. It might be the main street that I kept going down a few times. But I want to find out where the other, like, hot spot for hunting is. Los Amigos. Wonder if it's down the other way. There's some street here that I keep looking for because I'm not from here. I may not know. That looks like a park over there. You guys see this stuff? Well, it says cross, blah, blah, blah. It might be like a church and a park. It might be everything. Makes you happy that people like to see you on streams? Heck yes, dude. Well, I'm always happy to see you on streams. But yeah, dude, that's amazing. If we can get the community to all band together like that, that would make me very happy as well. Sometimes having two different channels I know can be a little bit wonky. I have a reason for it. I have reasons for them. We're gonna go this way though. Hey, even Kendo miss you. Hey, I miss everybody. I miss everybody. Even if I'm actually an introvert, like it takes a lot of energy out of me to like talk to people and be in social situations. It doesn't mean I can't be. Like I'm not like shy, let's say. I'm just introverted. Those words mean like where you get your energy from, right? So like if you're extrovert, you actually like thrive on like talking to people. You kind of get energy out of it. It energizes you and all that. For me, it's sort of the opposite. But so like it's kind of an introvert thing to get tired being like social or whatever. But aside from that, I miss everybody. Because streaming is a much better way, I feel like, for me to like get out social conversations or whatever. Yeah, I should say. I think I can keep my energy a little bit better. And we're all talking about gaming and nerd things and Pokemon, so that helps. Alright, so we're going to go in here. I don't really know that I want to raid a Tangela. I'm really just looking for shiny things when I pick the raids right now. If I saw a group raiding Terrakion like outside, maybe I would go into that group. Mickle Pickle's like, I said I'd return, so here I am. We are super happy that the Mickle Pickle is back. Thank you so much to the Mick. Never has there been a better pickle than the Mickle. That's what we say. Okay, so yeah, this is like a park, I guess. I'm looking at it from the outside. There is like a playground right there. Oh, it's not very big. So that's not gonna like take us a lot of time. I guess it was just worth it to drive by it then. And I'm gonna rage on these Burmies if they keep on being non-shiny Burmy. You're at 69th in the trophy ranking in the UK. Nice, Mickle Pickle. And it just had to be 69, didn't it? That's probably why Opinions Matters making the surprise Pikachu face. You know what I'm saying? But since a lot of you guys came from the Pokemon Sword and Shield streams and whatnot, we will be back with Dr. Kendo commentaries, streaming that next week. Gonna probably be earlier than last time, probably be like Tuesday, something like that. I'm thinking. And eventually, once we like beat the game, I'm gonna try to go through and make those streams be more about catching everything and shiny hunting. So, filling the decks that game has at least, and doing the shiny hunts. And I want to make like things that you guys can participate in. So that's actually what I used to do on Twitch. Like before I found Pokemon Go, Twitch used to be basically streaming Pokemon Sun and Moon for me. So it was all about Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We would do these shiny hunts. You can stream for like 2-3 hours just doing it and still not get the shiny, but essentially I would make these like little challenges that we would all complete together, so like we did a board game challenge. Basically, it was the one that I was known for. The board game challenge was like, all right, I made in Photoshop this like board game, and we would travel on the board game as we caught shinies. So like if you guys caught one while I was streaming, you could take a picture of your screen like and write your username down or something, so I knew it wasn't like fake. Just something that like would make it be proven real. And it was like really fun because we traveled through each of the gyms on the board game. Like I made basically a virtual board game that we would like play by getting shinies. It was crazy. Did somebody say viral? Wait, let's see. Oh, Opinions Matter said Pokemon Go is basically virtual reality, but just with you moving. Yeah, I guess they call it AR, right? Augmented reality. That's like, I played the Five Nights at Freddy's, the AR game, for a little while. It's okay. It's not like the greatest thing ever or anything like that, but the Five Nights at Freddy's AR was kind of interesting. You can really just stand there, though, somewhat. Not entirely, but you can just like stand in one area, whereas like Pokemon Go, Minecraft Earth, like it advantages you to go out and about, move around a bit. You sucked at the spelling bee? Who needs spelling? Actually, sometimes I'm not a grammar Nazi or a spelling Nazi or anything like that, but sometimes I will be like, oh my god, they don't know the difference between your and your, where the apostrophe goes and all that. Sometimes I do become a snob for those things. I regret it. I regret it. But the other thing that'll be going on, I guess, is next weekend, isn't it? Next weekend is going to be the community day for Pokemon Go. I'm going to stream both Saturday and Sunday of those. Those are always hot, man. Those are always crazy, those streams. I shuckled at the spelling homebee. Mickle Pickle was saying I always did them. Usually got higher, like third. Oh, I gotta turn here. Okay, I'm doing it. There we go. CNC Miller, though, said, all right, it was fun to be here, but I gotta go. See you guys later. And we are sad to see him go, but we will wish you well. To the great Connor the Yamper. Incoming turn. I'm also way tired today, you guys, so I'm sorry if it's just not all there. I'm trying to be here for you. Remember me? Yeah, A Gamer Plays YouTube, YT, dude. Hell yeah, I remember you. You got to see me catch a heck of a lot of those chimchar, man. What you been up to? Okay, here we go. We got a green light, folks. Let's do this. Pirate mural. Wait, my bag is full. Oh my god. Just gonna use some potions up because we do need to heal. But we can use the basic potions to hopefully get some better ones. I know that someone earlier, I think it was Kratos, God of War, he was saying the potions and revives and stuff are kind of not really happening these days. And that's true. They, with the Team Go Rocket, the grunts and all that stuff, they definitely got a little bit more scarce. But I was going to say, if you can spin some gems, I think you get a better chance out of the gems. Opinions Matters, like, you're new to me, gamer. Yeah, he's part of this channel. Like, I've got the 2 channels. He's been on these streams. Alright. We're gonna keep going down this road. I think there's something at the end of it. You would always hope, right? You go on a road that just ends. It's so weird not really knowing my way around. Because it's like when I'm streaming in Austin, I know like exactly where I'm going to go to get the good cheese. But when I'm streaming here, it's like I don't know where the good stuff is. I guess it was all on Main Street, really, because now that we're far enough out, not seeing a whole lot of activity. I'll also get myself lost. Oh yeah, Anthony, that's definitely another good point, is like when you do the gifts, that's sometimes a good way to get the revives. I don't get as many potions from it usually, but occasionally I might get just a basic potion. Yeah, I do the gifts. You're like, go ahead and also watch the Dr. Kinder commentary streams at the party they are. Yeah, there's a reason I have the 2 channels separate. There's actually probably several reasons I have them both separate. It's so I am now just finding out now that the little Dr. Kindo channel, like, kind of, when I say took off, I don't mean it literally took off. It was, I guess it's not literal. It didn't get like viral. It got a bigger audience from Pokemon Go, especially with the Team Rocket videos I was doing. Ugh. So once that happened, I was like, oh man, how am I gonna balance the different audiences? Oh no. Opinions Matters, like, anyone in this stream sick? Does that mean you are? And that sucks if you're feeling sick. I'm just tired. Like, I have not... Seriously, I think it was like maybe 4 hours of sleep 2 nights ago, and then just last night, I think I got like 5 or 6 actually, which was fine. I can at least run on that, but not after multiple days in a row. The problem is never actually my son. My son actually sleeps through the night just fine and all that stuff. For me, it's been about what I've been doing. Like, I've been working like crazy. Then my wife and I had to go here pretty early. We had to come to Grapevine. Mickle Pickle, you said that your friend texted me that you hope you fell better? Or did they say feel better? I hope you fell better. Alright. Come on, tell me there's going to be shiny Burmese somewhere up in here. I've been on a shiny drought. Not community day shinies. Pretty much any time I'm talking about shiny droughts, it exempts community days because I do well on those. Opinions matter. It's like, happens to me all the time. Wait, hold on. You usually get sick a lot? Dang, man. I wonder what the deal is. In baby Kendo's first year of existence, being that he's 2 now, it's a little different, but in his first year, I was just getting sick left and right because, they go to daycare. He goes part-time, 2 days a week, and he picks up some sicknesses there, you know what I mean? But, like, certain things I may not have enough resistance to or I may not have an immunity to. So then I get sick because I'm sitting there playing with them and putting him to sleep and doing whatever. And it's like, then I get sick. You only get the stupid stomach bugs, and then you're like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Man, downstream good. Is it really gone? Because sometimes if you guys make too much fuss about it being down, then I freak out. Okay, let's see. Dang it! That thing's not gonna shine either. What I mainly just wish is that, like, I'm finding that Grapevine, unless we're in the Main Street area, as I've said, but unless we're there, it's like there's just not that many spawns here. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that many things spawn. We pass by a Pokestop or two every now and then, but... And it's certainly I'm willing to concede that I don't really know all the places here. I don't know all the hot spots. I don't know where to hunt. That's nice, a clothing donation thing. Alright, a Magmar just popping up right here. That's cool. Hey, what's going on over on Twitch? Vegeta's cool. 12. Oh, God. What did I just do there? Ugh. What's going on, man? You got any shinies from this event? Anybody can answer that, really. 2034 Pokemon gun and Pokemon knife. Someone tweeted something at me that was like Pokemon Chari, and it was like Chari and Zard. So it's essentially Pokemon Charizard. Because you know how much they love Charmander, Charizard. Which, by the way, I mean, Charmander was my favorite Pokemon. I think Scorbunny is going to do it, though. I think Scorbunny is my favorite now. I think I'm going to declare that. It took a long while. I mean, Charmander was my favorite Pokemon gens 1 through 7. It took 8 generations to finally get something else. Or I guess that's 7 generations from 1. To finally get something else that I would like even more. Vegeta's cool, my most recent shiny. We can look at it, actually. It was probably from a trade that I did. So that one actually might not be legit to look at. But I guess it was the Chimchars. Because you can see I got that Ralts, but that was a trade. I was helping somebody out, and they traded me the Ralts. Let's see. Mickle Pickle's like, I just throw up. Opinions Matter said lucky, I guess. Oh, how to live a painless life. Be born with an indestructible immune system. Hey, dude, that's pretty good. Roscoe J. TK was like, haven't really paid. My car broke down yesterday, dude. Well, that fucking sucks, man. I'm so sorry. Hope that you can get that car fixed pretty soon. And Vegeta said mine is Swellow. Did you get the Swellow from this event? Like, was that today or whatever? Yesterday? Anything like that? Here, I know that you guys won't see something if... I'm ruining everything. Continue. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if that got rid of you guys or what. I'm so sorry. We're back. We're here. What's going on, everybody, though? So we probably have about 20 minutes, it looks like. Maybe 15. And then I got to go and pick up my wife from her work. She's actually getting out earlier than I thought. Have you ever had a super chat? So yeah, I've had super chats before. The thing is, I think people don't do them so much on the Pokemon Go streams because I don't know how much visibility I have when I use Restream. Like, you know, I'm not with Streamlabs, I'm not with my OBS and all that stuff. Excuse me. I'm sneezing. I'm not with OBS and Streamlabs, so the alerts are handled a little bit differently. And so I think that people don't do the super chats on these Pokemon Go streams too much because they know about, you know, I don't have great visibility on it. I think it still shows it as a super chat, but anyway. Okay, so Vegeta's Cool said it was 2 days ago. Man, that was a weird thing, that Onyx going right through that. It just impaled that Slowpoke. It was impaling. Thank you so much for saying bless you, though. I almost hit that excellent throw. What's the favorite shiny Pokemon that I have? Vegeta is cool. It's kind of difficult just because there are so many different ones now in the game. And so it's like I like different ones for different reasons. So like, for instance, if we're talking about being practical, so like something that's meta relevant and shiny, I really like my, it's a shiny Lucky Groudon right here, 89. So that's definitely it's relevant in the raids and whatnot. But as far as how it looks, like it's cool, but it's not like my favorite looking one. And so that would probably be either Charizard or Gyarados. You know, Gyarados' shiny is so epic. Look at that, man. Turns all red. Amazing, excuse me. And Charizard, of course, becoming black. It's epic, son. You have a 96% shiny Glaceon, dude. That's absolutely amazing. If we're going to talk about Glaceon, I got to say good job on that one. But check this out. It's not shiny, but I got a Lucky Hundo. And I'm still powering it up, man. But that's sweet, dude. 96% shiny is amazing. Because, like, it's very hard to get shinies that are good IVs, generally. A gamer player YT, though, was asking earlier, how's the weather? Here in Grapevine, it's like slightly cold for me, but for other people, it would be just fine. You know, I like the heat. I don't like the cold, so I don't have a good resistance to the cold. Okay, I will not raid a Porygon. I'm not going to do that. I was looking to see what it was. Had to get a little closer. Faking a super chat would be hard. Yeah, no, it's not about faking it or whatever. It's just like one of those... Oh, okay, because Mickle Pickle was like, has anyone ever tried faking that they did one? Nah, usually people don't, like, fake it or whatever. Because, yeah, I guess faking it would be pretty hard, as Opinions Matter saying. Opinions Matter's got the right opinion here. And fact, I guess. Excuse me, I'm sorry that my nose is all... It's just, that sneeze ignited it. Let's go ahead and turn down this road right here. And we'll see what these Pokestops are over here. Apparently I've spun them, so I didn't even remember going by here. Now, certainly it could be anything from last year, too, because that was the only time that I've been in Grapevine was last year, around this time as well. I didn't know that the shiny Charizard ever changed. Vegeta is cool. Which, by the way, Vegeta is cool. I've always loved Vegeta, and I thought Vegeta, one of the coolest things about... like, a comedy sketch with Vegeta could be like him running his own podcast. I've always thought about doing this, like whether it was on the Scribblenauts like comedy series or something else, just making this like a YouTube video. But, you know, be like, welcome back to the Vegeta podcast. And like people call him and like try to make him angry. He's like, we have a caller on line 1. And then like he picks it up and it's like Goku or something. I don't know, it's just the idea of Vegeta running a podcast would be hilarious to me. Like, he'd probably get angry at people. I guess that's more of a radio show, not a podcast, if people call in. Dude, what's going on, Roland? Says, hey, man, what's up? Well, what up, dude? Do you have any shinies from this event? Anything good from this event, I guess we should say? Doesn't have to be shiny. You remember when you looked up Opinions Matter on YouTube and saw a video that says opinions don't matter? It's like, you're making an opinion, though. You know what? That is true. Opinions matter over on YouTube, dude. You are correct. These are the profound thoughts. That's my son, you guys. You hear that? He's just going, You're hilarious, dude. He's trying to call the shiny Pokemon. Why can't I click this? Baby Kendo speaks to shiny Pokemon. Oh, that's the Raichu. I could possibly solo that, but it would just be like too much detriment for me to really want to right now. We also have to make the most use of this time, so I'm trying to go to a little bit more active area. Opinions gamers like, oh. Yeah, a gamer player YT, go ahead and send me a friend request. Right now, I'm at 199 friends, as you can see, and I leave that one spot open so people can keep sending requests in. Because if you fill it up, they can't send you anything anymore. And so, again, if anybody hasn't heard this before or wants to know how I do it, you know, if I see you on these streams, I'll add you, but if I don't see you again, like let's say I add you today and then you never show up ever again, I'll probably go through and delete eventually. So I just try to keep the active viewers on here. Vegeta's cool. Is like, get that Raichu back. Oh, dude, Kerr Roland, you said you just started playing this and you have no idea what you're doing. Any tips for beginners? First thing I would say is youtube.com/DRKENDO. So just like my Twitch channel is spelled, youtube.com/DrKendo. I'll do a video on every community day, but like also a lot of other things. So like the Team Go Rocket leaders, that's kind of been my most recent like video excursion or whatever. I run 2 YouTube channels. One of them has 199,000, but the one that I pointed you to is now almost at 2,000 subscribers, and so I'm starting to build that on like a Pokemon Go audience. So that's one thing that'll like just help to give you some tips, and I do it in a way where we get to the damn point. You know, like a lot of Pokemon Go YouTube content, they'll take like 2 minutes to introduce themselves, then 2 minutes to introduce what they're talking about, then 2 minutes to actually talk about it, and then like 5 minutes to outro on something else. And it's just like, I get to the, you know, straight to the point. So if you watch my videos, it's just straight to the damn point. Anyway, aside from that, these streams also, you know, is another place where we'll always talk about like how to optimize things or whatever. So if you ask questions, me or the community is like pretty much always going to know the best optimal ways to answer them. Okay, so aside from that though, what I can give you as kind of like an actionable thing here now. Oh, hey, what's going on, kids? Cool. Why did they cap it at 200, Mickle Pickle? I don't know. I think that, you know, this game has to handle so much, like, and it does. As a mobile game, it can handle so many processes. It can handle so many things. Like the storage of Pokemon is now up to like what, 3,000, isn't it? Something crazy. But anyway, it's straight to the point. More like gay to the point. Well, I mean, I'm not gay, but I don't have a problem with gay people. Weekendo's going, yeah. I guess there's proof that I'm not gay, right? I had a kid. But what was I gonna say? So as far as something actionable that I can give you now to like think about and like, you know, tips for beginners now, certainly participate in all of the community days that you can. You know, community day, when they started bringing that into Pokemon Go, I feel like it really changed things. Like it gave a chance for people to, of all skill levels, I think, to catch up, you know. So that's one thing. Like, so Community Day for December is going to be great, because if you haven't heard about it, I actually made a video on this too, so you can watch that video to get more information. But essentially, they're bringing back every Pokemon that they featured for Community Day over 2019. And then they're also going to put 2018 ones, because that's when Community Day started for this game. You know, this game came out in 2016, and midway through. And in 2017, they didn't have community days. So in 2018, they started them. Anyway, it's basically just a 3-hour period of time where they feature a Pokemon. They'll like highlight a Pokemon, like let's say it's, Swinub. You can get shinies, like shiny Pokemon if you've, I don't know how familiar you are with other Pokemon games, but like shiny Pokemon become higher rates, highly accessible. Sorry, my son is distracting me. What are you doing, dude? His Luigi. You would send a request, but you don't play it. Opinions matter. I guess it's best just to probably leave it be then, because my list is way full. So yeah, that'll kind of be my first thing to you for like Kerr Roland for some advice. You were saying thanks, dude. You're checking it out right now. Thanks, man. It's gonna help me out too if you look at the channel, obviously. But so community day is one thing. If you've never heard about it or used it, a Pokemon Go Plus, that took my game to the next level. Like once I got a Pokemon Go Plus, you could also use a gacha, or if you have Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, or Pikachu, you can get a bundle of that game with Pokeball Plus, essentially the same principle. But that took my game to the next level. So like during these streams, if you see me catching stuff, but I don't actually like click it, and like touch and then throw a ball at it, that's all using the Pokemon Go Plus. Kids Cool is right, though. It's like not really community day like a whole day. It's just community hours, 3 hours. But they're doing it twice. So December's community day is going to be next weekend, both on Saturday for 3 hours and then on Sunday for 3 hours. It should be 11 to 2 your local time, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. your local time, no matter where you are in the world. It's just that for that time. Anyway. What was I going to say? So, yeah, definitely do that because they also have like double the experience points, double the Stardust. There's going to be double or half the hatch distance on all eggs. So it's just a good time to like be playing, and you're going to meet other people if you're out there with other people playing the game. Always be incubating something. I guess that's good advice because I was sitting here not with an incubator. Thank you, Gamer Player YT. I'll go through and be adding people and deleting people and stuff, so I'll add you after the stream's over because I gotta delete some people and make some room. People that don't join the streams no more. Oh God, my back is hurting. Anyway, what I was gonna say though was just some other things that can help you are if you are like just starting out, like I think you said that your case is not like I used to play but then I left for 2 years or anything like that. No, like if you're just starting out and you're in the lower levels, don't worry so much about IVs yet, but certainly be checking them. So IVs stands for individual values. So what that means is like when you appraise a Pokemon, like you see this Tyranitar, it's fully powered. Like I can't power it up anymore. The same goes with this 98% right here, but notice that this 98% is a higher power than this 93, the combat power. It's only by a few like digits or whatever, but it's because one of them is a 98% and one of them is a 93. We tell this by appraising the Pokemon, so you appraise them. And so look at that, it's got all defense, but then on attack it's missing 1 little notch, and on HP it's missing 2 little notches. Each notch is a strike in the IVs. So I don't know if anybody's ever taught you this, but I might have to make a video on it or something like that for beginners. But essentially it's like IVs are 100%, 98%, 96%, 93%, 91%, 89%, 87, 84, 82, and then below that you don't really have to care. So I hope I'm not overwhelming you here. A lot to talk about, but essentially when you're in those first like levels, still appraise your Pokemon, but don't focus only on just getting the good ones. That's for later in the game once you're like higher level and you've got your team set up. So like you really want to learn which Pokemon are going to be relevant to the meta. What I mean by that is like how many people are putting what in the gyms, So like Blissey right now is like arguably one of the best all-around defenders. We're not saying in any technical terms, like sometimes people are like, no, a golden raspberry is the best defender. I'm not talking about that. I mean Pokemon. I don't mean a golden raspberry, okay? So we're not trying to get technical here or whatever. So Blissey being kind of that general like, good defender, Blissey is weak to fighting types. So, Machamp right now is the best fighting type in the game. Oh my god, dude, there's a shiny. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. So we just got a random shiny up in here with this Sneasel. I gotta get that hype in the chat. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, we got emotes for you. Throw that hype, dude, because we just got a shiny Sneasel, man. Don't leave just yet, Gamer Player YT, because we just got that shiny, son. That was absolutely incredible amazing, you guys. Get that hype going, man. So cool. So we got our shiny Sneasel, ladies and gentlemen. So awesome. God, that was so hype. Oh my god, the chat's not reacting. Please react, chat, react. Opinions matters like shiny. Dude, so awesome, man. So we got the shiny Sneasel full. Well, it's not really full odds because they're spawning a little bit more right now for this event and whatnot. Kids Cool was like, hype. Thank you, dude. Thank you. God, that was so amazing. I wanted to scream a little bit more, but Baby Kendo's in here, and I think you would have been scared of me. Can we get 2 shinies in a row? By the way, he doesn't call it Jingle Bells. He calls the song Chicken Bells. Kids Cool says hype, question mark. Tracy's Pokemon battles, dude. He says awesome. Thank you. Legit does the hype. Opinions matter. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Yo, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. Thank you, Anthony. I was just going to say, man, it's going to suck going this whole stream for this new event right now without a shiny. But, man, we got one, you guys. It was not the Burmy, but I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful. I'm not going to be ungrateful. That was so cool. Because I wasn't expecting it at all. It was just like, blammo, right in my face. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for being here. It looks like I should probably go off stream, though, pretty soon. I'm trying to figure out my way around here. Is there any way to increase the IV? So, Kerr Roland, IVs cannot be increased. The only caveat here is, again, I don't know how familiar you are with past Pokemon games or just the general, like, world of Pokemon. But, here's an example of terrible IVs. Like, look at these horrible. Okay, Baby Kendo, you can relax a little. But anyway, here's an example of terrible ones. But in this game, Shadow Pokemon, if you've caught any Shadow Pokemon and you purify them, that does actually increase the IVs. So that's the only case where you can see an IVs, like individual values, get increased in this game. In Pokemon Go. We're not talking about in other games. It's just Pokemon Go. Like, there's no EV or IV training in this game or anything like that. So, again, get, like, your team of, like, 3 to 6 Machamps and don't really worry about their levels as much, their IVs as much when you're first starting out. Then, once you kind of have your main team set up, and this also varies largely based on, do you live in a rural environment? Do you live in a big city where there's just tons of things spawning and tons of activity or anything like that? But anyway, Machamp is like definitely needed until Conkeldurr comes into the game. Once Conkeldurr gets into the game, get tons of them because they'll be probably the best fighting type attacker. But Machamp for now, and once you then do get... God, I threw that completely off. My thumb like stuck. Once you get your team of Machamps there, then start maybe discriminating after a while and, like, try to get 93s and above is usually where I set my threshold. But, like, get, you know, in that high 90% to 100% on your Machamps. Samu Finland is up in here on Twitch saying, trading is another option to re-roll IVs. That's definitely a very good point, though. You can only do it once per Pokemon. So I guess I should... You're right. I should qualify my statements by saying, you know, the Shadow Pokemon's kind of the only way to boost without doing it. Like, it's the only way, I guess, to, what would be the word? I guess, like, push a button and boost them. Trading, as you said, it just re-rolls, so it's not a guarantee that, you know, trading a Pokemon is going to increase the IVs. Now, there is a thing, Lucky Friends. Again, Kerr Roland, I don't know how much I can assume you know or don't know about this game or Pokemon in general, but, like, in Pokemon Go, yeah, dude, Samu Finland, I've got a 100%. My dad's account, I've got him 2 100% Machamps. But I have two 98% Machamps. Like, my Machamp team is stacked. Like, and Machamp, a great thing for your 100% if you get one is teach it a second move. So make sure that they have counter as their fast attack, but then dynamic punch as their charge move. But then let's say you get like a 100%er, you can teach it a second attack and give it Rock Slide. My Machamp with Rock Slide, dude, Rock Slide has been kicking the crap out of things that normally Machamp couldn't kick the crap out of. Like, you know, if you got a flying type in there, you could actually take down your flying types with Machamp, even though the typings don't match up for that. It's also been good for like some of these Team Go Rocket things because you can get the shields broken sooner, because Rock Slide gets its energy a little bit quicker than Dynamic Punch does. Anyway, yeah, there's my other, it's a 98, and then I've got a 98 that's way farther down. There's a 93 right there that we could see. A lot of cool stuff, but yeah. So let's see. Samu Finland was saying, I know some things. So trading them can decrease. Yeah, so trading them, basically, it re-rolls it entirely. Kerr Roland. So when you trade a Pokemon, it could go better or it could go worse. Now, I've gotten some trades that were like amazing trades, you know. I've actually gotten my dad that 100%, one of his Machamps that he's got is from trading, and it landed on 100%, which is crazy cool. But there's also lucky trades. And so a lucky trade simply means that you do like a friendship action, you know, let's say you gave your friend a gift, or, you know, you battled with them, whatever it was, you raided with them. You have a chance, if they are a best friend, you have a chance that that friend could be a lucky friend, which means you have a guaranteed lucky trade. And so lucky trades will result generally in better IVs for Pokemon. So definitely try to do that. Ninja Brian says, please notice me. What's going on, Ninja A. Brian? You haven't reached a friend level with anyone to have lucky trades. Occasionally use your 2016 Pokemon for guaranteed. Yeah, dude, Samu Finland. That's awesome, man. Let's see. R North says, can I see your shinies? Yeah, we'll go ahead and look. By the way, if anybody wasn't here for it, I just got this shiny Sneasel on this stream, and we have to end after I do this. So after we look at the shinies, we are unfortunately going to have to end this stream. I really do appreciate everybody that was here, though. We'll get a look at all these, and I'll arrange it by CP, and then we'll just scroll down. But yeah, I got to pick up my wife. I'm in where her corporate office is, and she asked me to pick her up at 5, and it just turned 5:01, so don't want to make her late or anything like that. Samu Finland, this will make 2 shiny Sneasels for me. You and I are like twins. We've got all the same stuff, don't we? 100% Machamp, all that stuff. So let's see. Ninja A. Brian 221 says, Dr. Kendo, add me on Pokemon Go, or anyone. I need it for research, please. So definitely get someone in the chat to add you. My friend list is full, except for I have one spot open. So you can certainly add me, and I'll put it in the queue. But I'll add people from these streams. I just try to keep the active viewers only. And as far as that goes, like, if I see you today and add you, but then I never see you again on these streams, then I'll probably go through and delete, is I guess what I'm saying. But yeah, so here's a good look at the shinies. Now at this point, we're starting to get down into the lower territory or whatever. There's the Sneasel that we just got at 610 right there. But yeah, Ninja A. Brian, I can get you, oh yeah, dude, I have 335 shinies, Samu Finland. Thank you, dude. You guys are awesome. You're saying that's a lot of shinies. Thank you. But yeah, Ninja A. Brian, I'll get you the friend code after we do this. But yeah, it's still going, I guess. You see me again? He ain't that guy that just subs and leaves. Well, dude, Ninja A. Brian, man, I really appreciate it. We got Pokemon Go content pretty much every week. So I'll see you guys probably next week. You know, I think this was the only stream that I can do while I'm out here in Grapevine. I live in Austin, Texas, so I'm visiting Grapevine with my wife because her corporate office is here. So as I said, I got to go pick her up. I'm going to be way late. She's going to be pissed. No, I'm just kidding. But here, I'll do add friends. So there's my code, 2183-2203-8418. Go ahead and add that, and I can add people once I go through and delete. But as you saw, I have 199 friends on the list. I am the worst person to have on your friend list if you're looking for gifts. I cannot send gifts every day. I cannot. I have 199 friends. I can't do it. The only reason I don't do it at 200 is because, as you can see, it says 5 people have sent requests. That allows me to keep the queue going so people can keep adding me as long as I don't have 200. And I'll try to get you added. Anyway, you pronounce the name Ninja. Say Ninja longer. So Ninja, say it like Ninja. Gotcha. Anyway, I think that's going to be it, though. So yeah, we'll be back next week, though. Probably on the later side of next week. But yeah, I still on the YouTube channel, I make videos about Pokemon Go. So definitely if you are looking for ways to optimize your game, I'm going to be making more. But youtube.com/Dr. Kendo, just like the Twitch channel spelled. Or if you're watching me on YouTube right now, you already got the channel. But yeah, I'm going to have to go. So you guys are absolutely amazing. Go make somebody smile today. Do something awesome in your game. And feel free to let me know what you do in your game. You could join my Discord and all of that stuff. Peace!